He's impatient. He's impatient. He's impatient. I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm busy. That's it. That's it. That's it. What is it? What is it? What is it? She's happy. She's happy. She's happy. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I miss my wife. I miss my wife. I miss my wife. What can I say? What can I say? What can I say? I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I like football. I like football. I like football. Why did you cry? Why did you cry? Why did you cry? It's a nice day. It's a nice day. It's a nice day. It was his idea. It was his idea. It was his idea. They're the same. They're the same. They're the same. How do I sign up? How do I sign up? How do I sign up? There's a chance. There's a chance. There's a chance. I like them both. I like them both. I like them both. Where's the park? Where's the park? Where's the park? Did you bring it? Did you bring it? Did you bring it? That's excellent. That's excellent. That's excellent. What shall we eat? What shall we eat? What shall we eat? I hardly ever cry. I hardly ever cry. I hardly ever cry. I lost my luggage. I lost my luggage. I lost my luggage. Where is your dog? Where is your dog? Where is your dog? Will you tell them? Will you tell them? Will you tell them? It wasn't his idea. It wasn't his idea. It wasn't his idea. We're good friends. We're good friends. We're good friends. That can't be true. That can't be true. That can't be true. The traffic was bad. The traffic was bad. The traffic was bad. It's not big enough. It's not big enough. It's not big enough. Please come with us. Please come with us. Please come with us. I promise I'll call. I promise I'll call. I promise I'll call. I'm not that stupid. I'm not that stupid. I'm not that stupid. I guess we found it. I guess we found it. I guess we found it. I'm learning Korean. I'm learning Korean. I'm learning Korean. This is my computer. This is my computer. This is my computer. They all enjoyed it. They all enjoyed it. They all enjoyed it. It's time for dinner. It's time for dinner. It's time for dinner. Here comes a big dog. Here comes a big dog. Here comes a big dog. I checked everywhere. I checked everywhere. I checked everywhere. We're moving in July. We're moving in July. We're moving in July. You shouldn't go out. You shouldn't go out. You shouldn't go out. Why is he doing this? Why is he doing this? Why is he doing this? What did you find out? What did you find out? What did you find out? Is breakfast included? Is breakfast included? Is breakfast included? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Let me try another one. Let me try another one. Let me try another one. How's everything going? How's everything going? How's everything going? I don't like this idea. I don't like this idea. I don't like this idea. It's too early to tell. It's too early to tell. It's too early to tell. Let's say you're right. Let's say you're right. Let's say you're right. Tell them we're coming. Tell them we're coming. Tell them we're coming. I bet John won't agree. I bet John won't agree. I bet John won't agree. He asked for my number. He asked for my number. He asked for my number. You ought to thank him. You ought to thank him. You ought to thank him. I'll give you a chance. I'll give you a chance. I'll give you a chance. This will keep you warm. This will keep you warm. This will keep you warm. It depends on the price. It depends on the price. It depends on the price. She begged him for help. She begged him for help. She begged him for help. Mike is good at cooking. Mike is good at cooking. Mike is good at cooking. They never do exercises. They never do exercises. They never do exercises. The flight was canceled. The flight was canceled. The flight was canceled. Can you make it on time? Can you make it on time? Can you make it on time? What happened to my son? What happened to my son? What happened to my son? You look like a tourist. You look like a tourist. You look like a tourist. Where do you go fishing? Where do you go fishing? Where do you go fishing? He's got 3 children. He's got 3 children. He's got 3 children. These diamonds are fake. These diamonds are fake. These diamonds are fake. He came up with a story. He came up with a story. He came up with a story. I'm old enough to drive. I'm old enough to drive. I'm old enough to drive. Don't underestimate him. Don't underestimate him. Don't underestimate him. What time do you wake up? What time do you wake up? What time do you wake up? I don't know that person. I don't know that person. I don't know that person. First impressions matter. First impressions matter. First impressions matter. I'm running out of ideas. I'm running out of ideas. I'm running out of ideas. Let's change the subject. Let's change the subject. Let's change the subject. Are you teaching Spanish? Are you teaching Spanish? Are you teaching Spanish? There must be a shortcut. There must be a shortcut. There must be a shortcut. It's no use being so sad. It's no use being so sad. It's no use being so sad. I thought I was dreaming. I thought I was dreaming. I thought I was dreaming. I'm aware of your problem. I'm aware of your problem. I'm aware of your problem. You'd better take it easy. You'd better take it easy. You'd better take it easy. He is doing the housework. He is doing the housework. He is doing the housework. What else did he tell you? What else did he tell you? What else did he tell you? He doesn't know any of us. He doesn't know any of us. He doesn't know any of us. We had a party last night. We had a party last night. We had a party last night. I am going to play tennis. I am going to play tennis. I am going to play tennis. He's put on weight lately. He's put on weight lately. He's put on weight lately. What is the boarding time? What is the boarding time? What is the boarding time? You ought to see a doctor. You ought to see a doctor. You ought to see a doctor. It's about time to give up. It's about time to give up. It's about time to give up. He stayed at a cheap hotel. He stayed at a cheap hotel. He stayed at a cheap hotel. Don't worry, I'll help you. Don't worry, I'll help you. Don't worry, I'll help you. That's what Peter promised. That's what Peter promised. That's what Peter promised. Don't tell me how to drive. Don't tell me how to drive. Don't tell me how to drive. No one is listening to Tom. No one is listening to Tom. No one is listening to Tom. At any rate, I did my duty. At any rate, I did my duty. At any rate, I did my duty. There is always a next time. There is always a next time. There is always a next time. You don't have to apologize. You don't have to apologize. You don't have to apologize. I had all kinds of problems. I had all kinds of problems. I had all kinds of problems. You'll have to wait and see. You'll have to wait and see. You'll have to wait and see. I would like to pay in cash. I would like to pay in cash. I would like to pay in cash. I'm shocked by Tom's answer. I'm shocked by Tom's answer. I'm shocked by Tom's answer. You will succeed in the end. You will succeed in the end. You will succeed in the end. Many books have been stolen. Many books have been stolen. Many books have been stolen. This is all I have. Take it. This is all I have. Take it. This is all I have. Take it. I thought it would be worse. I thought it would be worse. I thought it would be worse. Why don't we get out of here? Why don't we get out of here? Why don't we get out of here? I'd like to see you tomorrow. I'd like to see you tomorrow. I'd like to see you tomorrow. Go away and don't come back. Go away and don't come back. Go away and don't come back. You must learn from mistakes. You must learn from mistakes. You must learn from mistakes. Fitting rooms are over there. Fitting rooms are over there. Fitting rooms are over there. All you have to do is listen. All you have to do is listen. All you have to do is listen. Some apples fell off the tree. Some apples fell off the tree. Some apples fell off the tree. George seems to be a good boy. George seems to be a good boy. George seems to be a good boy. My family is very proud of me. My family is very proud of me. My family is very proud of me. There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about. I appreciate your cooperation. I appreciate your cooperation. I appreciate your cooperation. Do you remember what she said? Do you remember what she said? Do you remember what she said? Don't tell me you believe him. Don't tell me you believe him. Don't tell me you believe him. The station is 2 miles away. The station is 2 miles away. The station is 2 miles away. Did John give you a hard time? Did John give you a hard time? Did John give you a hard time? I have no plans at this point. I have no plans at this point. I have no plans at this point. I was concentrating on reading. I was concentrating on reading. I was concentrating on reading. Take a picture with your phone. Take a picture with your phone. Take a picture with your phone. Everyone is talking about Jack. Everyone is talking about Jack. Everyone is talking about Jack. I'm surprised to hear the news. I'm surprised to hear the news. I'm surprised to hear the news. What are you going to tell him? What are you going to tell him? What are you going to tell him? This house is really beautiful. This house is really beautiful. This house is really beautiful. Do you need a few more minutes? Do you need a few more minutes? Do you need a few more minutes? I learned a lot from my father. I learned a lot from my father. I learned a lot from my father. Who's the boss of this company? Who's the boss of this company? Who's the boss of this company? What do you need this money for? What do you need this money for? What do you need this money for? She got her daughter a computer. She got her daughter a computer. She got her daughter a computer. Peter is waiting for your reply. Peter is waiting for your reply. Peter is waiting for your reply. What he said doesn't make sense. What he said doesn't make sense. What he said doesn't make sense. What do you want to do tomorrow? What do you want to do tomorrow? What do you want to do tomorrow? There's no need to get so upset. There's no need to get so upset. There's no need to get so upset. You ought to ask him for advice. You ought to ask him for advice. You ought to ask him for advice. This is a very interesting book. This is a very interesting book. This is a very interesting book. You're the only one who did that. You're the only one who did that. You're the only one who did that. I don't expect you to believe it. I don't expect you to believe it. I don't expect you to believe it. This is going to be a great trip. This is going to be a great trip. This is going to be a great trip. That was beyond my comprehension. That was beyond my comprehension. That was beyond my comprehension. I haven't finished breakfast yet. I haven't finished breakfast yet. I haven't finished breakfast yet. The service hasn't been the best. The service hasn't been the best. The service hasn't been the best. Everybody spoke at the same time. Everybody spoke at the same time. Everybody spoke at the same time. Are you guys coming to the party? Are you guys coming to the party? Are you guys coming to the party? Do you have a non-smoking section? Do you have a non-smoking section? Do you have a non-smoking section? I'm afraid I've set a bad example. I'm afraid I've set a bad example. I'm afraid I've set a bad example. Shut the windows before you leave. Shut the windows before you leave. Shut the windows before you leave. Let's go celebrate your promotion. Let's go celebrate your promotion. Let's go celebrate your promotion. I've never seen her laugh so hard. I've never seen her laugh so hard. I've never seen her laugh so hard. Would you mind opening the window? Would you mind opening the window? Would you mind opening the window? Is this medicine really effective? Is this medicine really effective? Is this medicine really effective? When are you leaving for vacation? When are you leaving for vacation? When are you leaving for vacation? Let me tell you something strange. Let me tell you something strange. Let me tell you something strange. How often do you use the computer? How often do you use the computer? How often do you use the computer? My room is twice as large as yours. My room is twice as large as yours. My room is twice as large as yours. What have you done with my luggage? What have you done with my luggage? What have you done with my luggage? He's the black sheep of the family. He's the black sheep of the family. He's the black sheep of the family. True friendship should last forever. True friendship should last forever. True friendship should last forever. We should always try to help others. We should always try to help others. We should always try to help others. There is a butterfly in the kitchen. There is a butterfly in the kitchen. There is a butterfly in the kitchen. Since that time, I haven't seen him. Since that time, I haven't seen him. Since that time, I haven't seen him. What are you going to do this weekend? What are you going to do this weekend? What are you going to do this weekend? It's the first time I've made my bed. It's the first time I've made my bed. It's the first time I've made my bed. I have something to discuss with you. I have something to discuss with you. I have something to discuss with you. It turns out that Peter wasn't lying. It turns out that Peter wasn't lying. It turns out that Peter wasn't lying. We'll talk about this in detail later. We'll talk about this in detail later. We'll talk about this in detail later. She teaches art history at university. She teaches art history at university. She teaches art history at university. We had an especially difficult winter. We had an especially difficult winter. We had an especially difficult winter. His pronunciation is far from perfect. His pronunciation is far from perfect. His pronunciation is far from perfect. Have you considered telling the truth? Have you considered telling the truth? Have you considered telling the truth? This afternoon, we'll have an interview. This afternoon, we'll have an interview. This afternoon, we'll have an interview. It's been a while since I've been here. It's been a while since I've been here. It's been a while since I've been here. You're starting to get really annoying. You're starting to get really annoying. You're starting to get really annoying. We need to keep spending under control. We need to keep spending under control. We need to keep spending under control. We are convinced of her singing talent. We are convinced of her singing talent. We are convinced of her singing talent. I'll call you as soon as I've finished. I'll call you as soon as I've finished. I'll call you as soon as I've finished. She keeps up to date with the situation. She keeps up to date with the situation. She keeps up to date with the situation. I'm sick of listening to her complaints. I'm sick of listening to her complaints. I'm sick of listening to her complaints. I think John and I are on the same page. I think John and I are on the same page. I think John and I are on the same page. He promised not to tell anyone about it. He promised not to tell anyone about it. He promised not to tell anyone about it. Nothing is more important than education. Nothing is more important than education. Nothing is more important than education. He was seriously injured in the accident. He was seriously injured in the accident. He was seriously injured in the accident. He did everything he could for his child. He did everything he could for his child. He did everything he could for his child. I've never seen so much money in my life. I've never seen so much money in my life. I've never seen so much money in my life. I'm afraid he will never admit his guilt. I'm afraid he will never admit his guilt. I'm afraid he will never admit his guilt. There are a lot of new buildings here now. There are a lot of new buildings here now. There are a lot of new buildings here now. Loud music always makes John hit the roof. Loud music always makes John hit the roof. Loud music always makes John hit the roof. Every time I see you, I think of your mother. Every time I see you, I think of your mother. Every time I see you, I think of your mother. She's used to going to the museum on Sundays. She's used to going to the museum on Sundays. She's used to going to the museum on Sundays. Why don't you help your mother do the laundry? Why don't you help your mother do the laundry? Why don't you help your mother do the laundry? Nobody knows why she didn't come to the party. Nobody knows why she didn't come to the party. Nobody knows why she didn't come to the party. Don't you think it's strange that he's not here? Don't you think it's strange that he's not here? Don't you think it's strange that he's not here? Sometimes the boy would play a joke on the teacher. Sometimes the boy would play a joke on the teacher. Sometimes the boy would play a joke on the teacher. Can you wake me up at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning? Can you wake me up at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning? Can you wake me up at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning? Without his wife's money, he would never be a director. Without his wife's money, he would never be a director. Without his wife's money, he would never be a director.